Hey Coopers, we're here in Munising and we're going to take the Picture Rocks cruises. It's a boat tour for the Picture Rocks National Park, and we're going to take the sunset cruise, and it should be a pretty day because they said the waters will enhance the colors. There's a sign here of everything that it says. It says, from humble beginnings, the visionary captains from Picture Rocks cruises now carry thousands of people a year to enjoy the Picture Rocks National Lakeshore and East Channel Lighthouse and Munising Bay. Okay, they got us boarded the boat right now.
Don't be embarrassing, please.
Thanks. Thank you.
No problem.
Looks like a lot of people coming out here for this. Okay, here we go. We're leaving the dock now. See you, dog. SS Miss Superior. A little bit. You want this, sir? You can have this, sir. I'm probably gonna need it, so help yourself if you need it.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Picture Rocks Cruises. You cruise out the Picture Rocks tonight, cover a distance of right around 30 miles round trip. It should take approximately 2 hours and 30 minutes to complete. On today's cruise, we'll be seeing 12 miles of sandstone cliffs drop off into the water. In some places, these cliffs reach as high as 200 feet. Well, they're made out of a sandstone. It's a relatively soft rock. Gets carved out by the wind, rain, and waves. Makes way for various archways, formations, and caves. Well, there's also a mineral spring water. It seeps out the side of the cliff, runs down and leaves stains behind. It almost makes it look like somebody painted the face of the cliff. Well, on our trip out, we'll take a look at a few sandy beaches, hopefully a couple of waterfalls, and take a close pass by an old lighthouse that's been refurbished. Well, the name of the boat you're riding on today is called the Miss Superior. Well, the Miss Superior was built in Two Rivers, Wisconsin back in 1983. Well, she is 68 feet long, will carry 150 passengers, and is powered by twin Cummins diesel engines. Well, they're straight sixes and turbocharged, and those big bad boys are going to be pushing us along at a neck snapping speed of a whopping 13 miles an hour. Hold on tight. Now, before we get too far out in the lake, though, it is a Coast Guard regulation that we demonstrate how to put...
There looks like a lighthouse on Grand Island.
Now, we're coming up a little closer to Grand Island now. You might notice some more of those summer homes that I mentioned. Well, the owners of these summer homes try and slip over here at least a few times a year to escape the very hectic pace of busy downtown Munising. But I didn't just want to show you those summer homes. You kind of look ahead of them here, peering through the trees, see an older looking structure. It's like an old church or one-room schoolhouse. It's actually the old East Channel Lighthouse. We're going to take a close pass by it, and I'll tell you more about its history. We'll be on our left-hand side first, and then we'll spin the boat around, put it on our right-hand side as well. We both get a chance for a picture.
That's cool.
Here.
I didn't get to take a picture yet, so I'm
Oh.
gonna wait till the boat spins around
Okay.
so I can.
Now, as I said, this is the old East Channel Lighthouse, built in 1867, just after the Civil War.
East Channel Lighthouse.
It was decommissioned in 1906. That's when it was replaced by the Munising Range Lights. They're back towards town. I'll point them out when we get closer on our return trip. Well, the last man to turn out the old kerosene lamp was a man named George Pryor. Well, George lived in this small building with his wife and 12 children.
Wow.
Let's look it up for
Well, around 15 years ago, a joint preservation committee was formed to save the old lighthouse. Kind of see what they did. Built a break wall in front of it to protect it from shore erosion. They shored up the foundation, replaced some of the wood siding, and even replaced the cupola on top of the lighthouse. After a while, that'll turn to a shade of green. It's made of a solid sheet of copper.
Grand Island. Those are all summer homes. No electricity. I think that's colors bleeding out of there.
Now we're coming up to our first section of exposed cliff. As we do, I'll try and give you a better idea of their composition. Now, the pictured rocks are made of a pre-Cambrian sandstone. Dates them at somewhere over 500 million years old. Now, there are two distinct layers of rock visible to us. The upper part of the cliff, more of a whitish gray. It's a dolomitic sandstone, much harder rock. And as you look down, it turns to more of a tannish color. It's a Munising sandstone formation. That's a much softer rock. It's this combination of a hard rock over a soft rock creates an undercutting of the shoreline. It allows for Mother Nature to do some pretty fancy sculpting along here. Now, you might also notice some colors starting to show. Now, there is actually very little color to the rocks themselves. And most of the color you'll be seeing today is due to a groundwater mineral seepage. What happens there is, it's a water table somewhere above the lake. It'll pick up minerals and carry them out the sides of these porous cliffs. Those will run down, oxidize, and leave stains behind. Now, it's a lot like if you have too much iron in your tap water, it'll start to leave a brown streak at the back of your sink. That's the same concept in along through the pictured rocks. Now, many of the colors you'll be seeing today include browns, reds, oranges, and dark purples from iron ore mineral seepage. Blues and greens are from copper, white is from calcium, the black is from manganese.
That's going to be something, I don't know what.
Well, to be perfectly honest though, other than that, we don't think too much of this section of cliff in through here. Still consider our first point of interest to be another half mile in the distance. If you have a digital camera, save your battery, better colors and formations farther on down. Second thought, go right ahead. Take all the pictures you want. I forgot to mention that we sell batteries on board here. We do have AA and AAA batteries for sale for $1 a piece. If all else fails, never mind, we don't have disposable cameras anymore. But if you do get thirsty, we have a cooler of cold pop and other assorted beverages. It includes Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, water, or light lemonade. Sell you each of those for just $1. Park area up there, complete with picnic tables, barbecue pits, and a facilities building. It's also the site of where just last Wednesday, ABC's Good Morning America broadcast live from. It's also the only rock formation we'll be seeing today that you can drive to. To get out here, take H58 east out of Munising, follow the road signs from Miners Castle. Should take around 20 minutes.
Hey! Miners Castle.
We were actually passing through here just last fall, and we're lucky enough.
Look at those colors in there.
Oh, it's just...
They're really
it's
pretty.
awesome.
They're really pretty.
Look, there's a waterfall there too, Joanne.
Yeah, I see it. I'm trying to get my camera out.
Let me take that from you then. I got some good ones for you.
Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool.
Well, this small trickle of a waterfall is what's left of Bridalveil Falls. Well, it usually only flows nearly springtime or after a heavy rainfall. Well, reason being, up around 15 years ago, a family of beavers built a dam on the creek feeding the falls. Pretty much dries it up by midsummer.
Bridalveil.
Bridalveil Falls.
Bridalveil Falls.
And these next three coves we're coming up to are called the Painted Coves.
Oh, I got
Try to remember your colors. Browns, reds, oranges, and dark purples from iron ore mineral seepage.
Telephoto lens is
Blues and greens are from
too
copper.
close for it.
White is from calcium. The black is from manganese. See how this first cove is pretty much all iron ore.
Not iron ore, iron ore. I'm probably going to get a picture with my camera on when we're coming back because I'll be further away. I can't get it with this telephoto lens. Too close.
Too close. Breeze. yellows and the reds and the browns are cool.
That right there was worth a trip.
That's cool.
I'm gonna get a couple more pictures right here now.
Okay. Look where a bunch of it fell down.
Yeah.
It's really like caved in from the top. It's like caved in. Look at all the colors in there. There's even like grayish blue colors. That's neat.
Oh yeah, man. Too close.
Yellows and blue grays.
I'm too close.
Really? I think that you'd have to say that up here there's a lot more of the rock. There's a lot more of the rock.
close for microphone.
It's got moss and stuff going.
Well, sure it does. Wow.
And it's got trees growing right out of it.
I think we let's still go that way.
It just lives in there. Because it's not even been an hour. So we still got a little ways to go. We're just